I took project lead the way classes because all throughout my childhood I was always really into like inventing things and creating stuff, and then once we hit middle school we had project lead the way in there, and it always kept doing the same thing. I loved doing it as a kid, and when I found out we had the same class in high school I wanted to keep going, and now engineering is like one of the things I think I want to continue to go into. Project lead the way courses are mainly about becoming a higher level thinking and trying to work with a group to come to an understanding of one point or come to a conclusion in a problem and solve that. The first year of this class is mainly focused on 3D printing.
Something that I learned in class that I can take post high school, probably be learning about like electronics or coding, which I think for what I want to do in my career would be like very valuable. I kind of like the coding unit because we made a like board with a bunch of different functions and we're just figuring out how to use it and code different parts for it. I also enjoyed the electronics unit a lot, and we got to design a bunch of circuits to power on like light bulbs. The unit after our programming unit will be about bridges and trusses, and I'm really excited to do that because we would design trusses for a bridge and we would use a big machine to see how much weight it could hold.
I chose architecture because I wanted to learn more about it because I had like a very base level understanding, and I think that class really did expand my knowledge, and I thought it was really interesting and fun to learn about the houses and the building process.
I wanted to take architecture because I wanted to know more about houses and stuff, and how to format it and things that you need for it. And I feel like architecture really did teach me that because, especially when we did stuff on the computer, we had to bathrooms had to have a certain amount of things, and they had to be a certain size and stuff, and it was very helpful.
We learned how to use all the tools on the VR, and it was really fun and interesting to see what you're building. Because it's VR, you're see what it looks like. Really cool.
Yeah, it was very fun, and it wasn't very complicated at all, so it was very user friendly, and it was just a lot of fun.
It was fun. I like it.
Me too.
When I decided to take the class, I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to go into. I just kind of decided to just go for it. When we were looking at the the page that had all the electives you could take, there was kind of a lot, but woodworking, there's something about it that it just made me interested, because I mean my dad's, he's kind of handy. He has miter saws and he has table saws, and so when I wanted to take the class, that kind of factored into it. But I didn't really know anyone who was going to take the class. I didn't know who taught the class. It's just when I decided to take the class, I just went all in, and it turned out to be a great decision. My favorite project, it was actually the last project we worked on in Woods 2. We did a side table, and my favorite part about it was how much customization there was. You get the document, okay, you follow these steps, but you could choose the type of wood. You got to design your the top of the table completely. For the legs, some people did half and half, but it's really cool because everyone's project turned out to be really different, even though we were all working with the same template.